And hello everybody, welcome back to our battle. Sandstorm, Paradox Gamer playing. We're about to start the Cairo scenario, October 1942. The Africa Corps has finally arrived at the doorstep of its ultimate objective and the home base of the British Desert Force, the capital city of Cairo. So let's start that up. There's a Goliath mine option. Yeah, that basically gives some more damage for your engineers. So it's pretty useless, I would say. Anyway, with the battle for Cairo, we are only one step away from the total collapse of the British Army in North Africa. The enemy will certainly offer a desperate resistance and throw everything they have into the fray. First, the ancient port of Alexandria must be neutralized. This will cut the enemy off its naval supply routes and bring an end to the British domination in the Mediterranean. After that, we will proceed to the heart of Cairo, the seat of the British HQ for these years. Its capture would deliver a death blow to all effective resistance. The Nile forms an impressive natural barrier in the east. We do not require to cross it, however, but a minor bridgehead on the other shore could prove useful in the future. So let's get started with that. Pixel says, I like my coffee table with Luger and Steelhand Granada. Who doesn't like to have a Luger, right? Anyway, primary objectives is to capture Alexandria, no special award for that, and capture Cairo, no special either for that. Then we have the secondaries to capture Tanta, so that is crossing the Nile. That will give us 2 specialization points for Germany, which I definitely want, and also 2 for Italy. And then finally sink the British destroyer. The British destroyer operating from Alexandria poses a threat to the coastal supply route. Its destruction would allow us to transfer additional resources to the front line. Yeah, we'll get that as well. So as you can see, the startup area is all over here in El Hammam. This is Alexandria. We have some mines out there, the road leading down through the Nile to Cairo. So we're going to get everything over here. Now there's a twist here. I think we can get tigers. Let me just check. Ah yeah, we got the Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger H. It does cost 280 to acquire. Let's see how much would it cost to upgrade one of these Panzer IVs. Let's see. Like this one is already at full strength. How much would that cost to upgrade? 227. So it's almost the same as if you buy it straight out. Yeah, that's probably not going to be something I will do in this scenario. I want to buy them for later. But I'm gonna go with my Panzer IVs and this one. I think that's good enough for this scenario. Although the Tigers are really nice to have. So everything is gonna be set up here. We have our German tank, and German tanks, and a lot of them. Rommel in the Panzer IVe model. We're gonna put that somewhere around here, I think. And then we're just going to put all the others. This is an F1 though. We could upgrade that to an F2, which would just cost 90. Is that worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it for the F2 model. Upgrade that. And we'll just put in the rest of them. So we got 4 F2 models and 1 E model. Oh, I did not put that there. Okay, let's put it there. Obviously we want all the artillery, so let's get the artillery in. We need all the Italian artillery as well. Let's see, how much supply do we have here? 120. So we should have quite enough. I am thinking about buying one of those Italian tanks as well. Let's see what you guys have to say. Should I buy one of the Italian tanks? Let's see what they got. So there is the M15 and the M16. The M16 is slightly better. It moves faster at least. And they cost the same. It's a little bit worse in defending against armor. And also one worse defending against infantry. So it's slightly less armored, which means it moves a little bit faster. I'm not going to be that much in the defensive, so I'm going to go with the fast tank here, the M16 and 43 model. Let's get that out on the flank here. And then we have the Simovente. Let's get that in as well. Okay. So as for the Germans, we got 16 points left. I think I want these Fallschirmjägers, but they are not mounted on anything, so that would cost 60 points to get them on a half-track, or 30 points on a truck. I think we're gonna half-track them. I'll put them here. There we go. Still got 6 points left. So we want our engineers and a Bautruppe. That's 4. And then there's 2 left. We can't buy anything for 2. Maybe a recon vehicle. Yeah, they cost 2 for a half for the armored car. 85 points though. Hang on, let's see. Engineers. Just put them here in the back for now. Also the Bautruppe. They're good to get rid of mines at least. So put them here in the back. Yeah. So we got 2 points to purchase one of these. Why is it worth 10 more? Yeah. It's better against infantry. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Out here on the flank. And now for the Italians, we have 28 command points left. Obviously the bulk of our infantry will be the Italians. I think just all the infantry actually. Let's see, we have some commanders. Let's get them on. This guy here. And this guy here. And we still got 20, so let's just get all the 2 stars out. One there. One there. One there. One there, and the last one will be this guy. That was the Italians, so no AT guns for me this time. Just artillery, armor, and infantry. And then the air, we have plenty of air units as well. Let's get the Stukas up first priority. So they lost a couple of points here. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go with regular. So they're gonna lose half a star. That's fine. We'll quickly get that back. And then of course the fighters. They're gonna go full elite. So my points is dwindling fast, as you can see. I do not have the points for a Tiger. Alrighty, and ooh, see, I can buy another plane now. How much is a Stuka? Stuka would cost 100 points. I'm gonna cry about having no points soon, but I think it's worth it to get one more Stuka. I really do. Let's hope I'm right. Get that in there. We should get it up in front, actually. Get that down there. Get that up there. Now the Italian airplanes, 11. So we have the Folgora, of course, and then the 2 Bredas here in the back. And they still have 2 points left, so we can get the EMAM as soon as in turn 1. After turn 1 we can get the EMAM on. And then buy another EMAM, so we do have some recon planes. Let's do that. Might as well just buy it now. There we go. Just purchase. Alrighty then, let's go. The Mighty Force. So what we see straight off the bat is an M3 Stuart 1, and we also see the Destroyer E-Class over here in the bay. Obviously that is a target for the Stukas. Now also there's a Sandstorm, so we can't really see much. Let's engage this Stuart first and see how good this is. It's not really good, is it? Let's try and chase that around a little bit. There's nothing else to fire at right now. This is bad pathing. I just wanted to go up here. Well, let's take the Italian then. Okay, so we do see a 2-pounder Portee, which is an AT gun, and that will be bad. Let's see. We might take that down with some artillery. And then actually try and take it out with the Amato M16. No. Follow up with another Panzer IV. Hopefully that's good enough. Yep. And then the last F2 model will take care of the Stuart. Bam. Alright. Let's see what you guys are up to here. What, if any, are the differences between this game and Panzer Corps? Pixel says supply system, slightly different scale. Also some of the expansions cover stuff Panzer Corps in the main game doesn't. Well, yeah, Panzer Corps is much older, so there are things that it's not really covered in Panzer Corps. But Panzer Corps 2 is coming out soon, and of course that is something I'm looking really forward to. Let's try and scout out a little bit forward here. Let's get the Fallschirmjäger forward here. Nothing to see. So far, at least. We could scout out with a truck, although that's a bit risky. We could also just take the Rommel tank here up and see what we got. We do have some British infantry. In range of my artillery. At least some of it. We can get the Semovente up here to take a shot as well. That'll take it down to 7. And that should really hurt. It does. Let's just move forward and see what we got here. There is a fortress. I think it's time to move the infantry up. We do have the armored car. We can go all the way here out on the flank. There's nothing there, okay. So I think it's pretty safe to just roll the infantry forward. Maybe not to here though. Let's take it further back. Oh yeah, we want, there's probably mines up there, so we want the engineers up as far as possible. Get the trucks up here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put one of the infantry out here on a truck. Maybe not the brightest idea, but it's in the way, so to speak. So we do have some artillery that can go further up to about here. Maybe here. And the rest of them have already fired. So there is one more infantry here. We can bring it up behind the Panzer IV. That's probably fine. Alright, now the aircraft. I don't think we can reach that. No, so let's just get over the sea here with the Stukas. And since there's nothing else to do, I think my fighters will simply try and yeah, just defend these Stukas as well as possible. Then we have the two Bredas. They will soon run out of fuel, so we'll just get them straight up this way. And the Fulgora in the back to defend them. And let's not forget to get the two scout planes out as well. There we go. Alright, so we are ready to hit the turn, and I bet there is a lot of enemy units here, so there's gonna be some lagging. Let's see. Alright, the destroyer opens fire on my Rommel tank, and an anti-tank gun appears. They're not really good in the offense though. We have another fortress appearing. Okay, maybe you saw all of that. So the Sandstorm is over. There's one fortress here and one fortress over here. And then the 6-pounder right in front of my Panzer IV. Now we don't know if there are any AA guns next to the destroyers, so I'm just going to take it carefully here. Okay, there is one there, but we can get out of its range after we deliver the bombs. And that means we can actually finish it off with the newly acquired Stuka. So that's 100 points in the back, and the first secondary objective reached already. Okay, so all the fighters are still there. Let's get the EMAMs down here so we can see what's going on. Okay, so we did uncover a Valentine Mark IV over here in the desert. Well, let's start up here at the fortress. So we want to get the engineers in place. Where are they now? They're here. We need them up here to take out those mines. They can do that next turn. And we'll probably have mines on the other side as well, so let's get the Bautruppe up somewhere around here. Now let's get Rommel out of there, because that's not just going to be nasty with that AT gun around. So bring Rommel back out. And then get some Fallschirmjäger in here. Why don't we just take a shot at that fortress right away? Three damage, none taken. And let's see what my artillery can actually reach out here. We can reach the fortress, but we won't do much damage on it. Let's go down here and take the tank battle first. There might be some other targets for my artillery down here. So we have that Valentine. Maybe the Semovente can come down and take a first shot on it. Let's see if that will do anything. No. Fair enough. Let's just go straight up with my Panzer IV at 2 here. There's a Crusader Mark II behind it. If we're just gonna go for the Valentine completely here and take it out. There's also a universal carrier. Let's keep firing on that Valentine. And maybe I can reach it with the Italian. Yeah, let's go for it. Ah! Special air service appears. Out of nowhere. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. We can fire at them with some infantry if they can reach. None of them can reach. Now we might take... Rommel has already moved, so they're gonna get hit with some artillery, I guess. They're pretty much in the way now. That means I can't get the Valentine out also. Okay, let's just get some infantry forward. They can go to here. There. There. Okay, I think we take these guys out then. Here. Because I want the Germans up here in the town. We can even take these guys out here. Get the Germans up. That's fine, they can go there, I guess. Yeah. That leaves a couple more infantry. Italian, get one up there. Get one down here. And let's see, let's fire at those guys. Yeah. And we're gonna bring up the remaining Panzer IV. Take that shot. But of course I cannot take out the Valentine. This way. Oh, actually maybe I could go down here with the... No, they can't see them. They can't see them. Okay, so let's just go back. Alright, and that leaves this artillery here, which cannot see anything, so that's gonna move forward. Just move all of it forward here. And then we still have the fighters with no enemy fighters in range. I think we're just gonna simply take them up here. Well, that was maybe stupid because I still have the Braiders. Let's bring the Braiders out here, and that reveals a hurricane. After I moved. Yeah, I should have moved the Braiders first. But I didn't. So we're gonna engage the Folgora. Now we see a Bowfighter Mark 6 in the back. And something else over there as well. But I think I'm out of stuff to move. Yeah, I can just fire here. That's no point in that. No, hello Neuhauser C. Watched a friend play this and miss a lovely infantry unit in the desert, which then proceeds to cut off his entire supply lines from the rear. Yeah, you gotta watch for that. What you see here is the border of the allowed playing area and the non-allowed playing area, and that edge will actually change during the course of the scenario. So you gotta watch out for that you don't open a gateway for the enemy to come around you and cut you off. Yeah, that would be really bad. Let's go for the turn 2 allied here. Again, there's a lot of enemy units. We have some infantry moving up in the north, but they don't fire. The anti-tank gun switches places with the 2-strength infantry again. The Bowfighter attacks my Braiders, because it can do that. I suppose the Hurricane will do the same, yeah. Are you with me here? No. Yeah, you are. Okay, great. There's a 3rd fortress opening fire on my Germans. Yeah, they're taking a lot of fire up front. And here comes the Crusader. It will attack my Panzer, but I'm much better. There's also a Humber arriving. And some more infantry. We also see an AEA gunner up there next to the airfield. The carrier moves somewhere else, but yeah, my infantry is right there. More infantry arriving, and the SAS are attacking my panzer. And here comes the last bomber. Also is bombing my my panzer there. No damage. I think you could see all that. That's, I don't know why everything is so smooth today. Let's start with the EMAM. Bring it over there. And down here. Nothing to see so far. Alright, we gotta get the fighters in the game now. Also the Stukas are really eager to get into the battle. One of my objectives here is to get this airfield before I start running out of fuel. So we want to get some of these fortresses shot down. Now we do have some Stukas for that purpose. First I'm going to take a shot at these infantry units. And then the bunker, the fortress. And another hit on the fortress. That was the Stukas. Then we have a Breda, which is badly damaged here. So it's going to try and return to base. The other Breda, though, is here. It can still fire. Let's see. Fortress. Yeah, let's do a run on that fortress. Now let's get all the fighters in the game here. Alright, take a shot at the bowfighter. I want to come around and take a shot at that Hurricane as well. I think the Folgora can take him out. Absolutely. Bring out the other Messerschmitt. Let's go for the bowfighter. We have one more Fokkable. With a little bit of luck, I think we can down this bowfighter. Max 6. Yeah, we got it. And that just leaves the Bristol Blenheimer, the bomber, which is not really that dangerous, so that's fine. And I think those were the air moves. Let's go to the ground and let's start up here in Alexandria. Just gotta watch for the chat as well. Right, so let's take a look here. We have the British infantry at 2 strength, and we have the fortress at 7. I'm gonna remove the mines here. And also here. So that reveals more mines just behind it. The artillery is ready to shoot. I think we're gonna go for this infantry unit right here. And some on the fortress. On the other fortress. And one on the Crusader down here. We also have the Simovente. Which can do some damage to the Universal Carrier. So that was the artillery. Now remember, we still have those SAS guys. I think they are here. So if we get these guys up here, we should reveal them and we can take them out. And then this Panzer can come around and take out the Valentine and move up. And then we're gonna start working on the Crusader. And I think we're gonna take another shot at the Crusader. Oh no, let's just leave it there and take some shots at the Humber instead. Right, so we still have this Panzer. Only 8 strength point. Let's bring it up. There's no danger. Let's take a shot there. Okay. Then we have the M16, slightly damaged. There's a chance we can take out the Crusader. Let's take that chance. No, still alive. Ah, this would be beautiful. The 233 half-track, no, armored car even, can take out the Crusader. That's beautiful. Alright. There's also the carrier here. We do have some infantry. Now let's see up here. We could take these paratroopers and take out the British infantry, move forward 1 hex, and then the others can move up and take a shot at that fortress. The other option is just to move away and get the others up. That's the more cautious route. Let's take the more cautious route here. Ah, yeah, we can do it this way. And then we can see what we have in here. We have British infantry 2 stars in Alexandria itself. And then we can get some Italians up and finish what we started. We can even bring up more Italians if we want to do that. No, that would be trucked. Let's bring these guys in then. And start firing on these guys. We have more guys down here. Let's bring them up and start firing on the fortress. Did we take it out there? No, 3 damage. And the others are too far away for the infantry. We do have Rommel. He's slightly disorganized. Hang on, let's take out that carrier first. Go this way. Yeah, just move up there. Come up here. I think we got the carrier. And these guys can go all the way up here and take out the infantry. And then we can actually deploy Rommel and take out the fortress. Unless there's an AT gun in the back there. There is not an AT gun in the back. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. We have a nice line, and we've moved all our units. Alright, let's do the turn 3 then. Right, so the bomber attacks the M16. It's going to take a lot of damage from that because I got fighters all around. 3 damage to the bomber. I didn't see what kind of damage it did to the M16. Now the British AT gun moves down, I think you can see that, and attacks my Rommel tank, which is usually a bad idea. The AT guns are not supposed to do offensive actions. The heavy infantry attacks the M16, which is heavily battered. But that's fine, I got plenty of Italian points, so I'm actually fine with the AI attacking my Italian units. The Humber does attack a Panzer IV though. Now they still have an artillery piece and a fortress behind Alexandria. That's what's causing me most pain right now. There's also another... Is that a Spitfire or a Hurricane? It's difficult to see from this. That is a Hurricane, and then something else over here. Let's find out what that is. That is a Bristol Blenheim. See what we have down here. More artillery. Okay. Right. Let's begin by getting this Breda down. Alright, let's check out Alexandria. So what we're facing here is British infantry 2 stars well dug in. There seems to be nothing right behind them, and then we have the AA gun, some artillery there in the back. So let's start by taking out this AT gun. It's still not dead though. Hello, Paul Winter. A little bit late, but hello. No, you're not. Yeah, well, you missed the first scenario. That's true. Let's follow up on that and see what's behind here. Nothing there. Okay, that's interesting. We might as well move these guys up then and see what we have behind here. Okay, so there's special boat service in the back. Probably nothing in here, so I don't think there's much left in here. So do we want to deploy the Stukas now? We do have artillery in range. Let's start pounding the guys there in Alexandria. That has got to hurt. Yeah. This one cannot reach anything, so we're gonna move that forward to here. And the Semovente is following up as well. Let's take a shot at the heavy infantry here. 1 damage. That was the artillery. Now we have the Stukas left still. I don't think we need them up here. So let's first attack with the Fallschirmjäger. We do have Cairo now. And I wonder if my engineers can do stuff to the boat service. No. Not really. So we're not going to move up with those. Instead we're going to move up with these guys to here. And we now see that there is nothing left. There's the AA gun, the artillery, and there's a 2-pounder portée. Alrighty then. So we're going to bring these guys up this way. Take a shot at the boat service guys. And then we can bring in the engineers, but we cannot quite close this gap that I put myself in. But that's fine. The boat service unit cannot take land, so I cannot be encircled, at least not from that point. Okay, we could also bring Rommel up there, but I think I will give him a break now. So yeah, we're just gonna move in with the engineers. Get them back to full speed. There we go. So the bow trooper will get a rest as well. And then the Stukas. Do we need them up here? There's nothing here though. So yeah, I think so. Now we could attack the AA gun, but it seems a little pointless that we're actually gonna get some hits on that AA gun in the next turn. And I will take some damage from my Stukas if I just attack it straight up. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna attack the AA gun with my infantry. So the Stukas are freed up for something else. Now the fighters are actually in the way down here. So we can start by firing. No, let's go for the Hurricane then. Where's my Messerschmitt? The other one. Here. Yeah, 5 damage. Boom. And the other Messerschmitt will only do 2. Get a Focke-Wulf in there. And it's dead. Then we attack the Bristol Blenheim. And get the Folgora here on the other side. Attack the Bristol Blenheim. And then we have open space for the Stukas to attack these guys here on the ground. They are not loving this. Oh, that's really nasty. That was the airplanes. Did I move the EMAMs? I did. That's Breda still though. What can that do? Not much. Not much. Let's just do some damage here then. The other Breda will... just landed. Okay, so on the ground, here in the desert, the tank battle, which is not really a tank battle anymore. Let's see, can we... Yeah, they're kind of in the way. Let's get the M16 out of the way. It doesn't have any stars, so we just use regular replenishment. Yeah, let's just move up and take a shot here. The infantry should be able to move up and finish them off. And we'll take a shot here. And here. Pretty much clearing the way. Get rid of those guys. And the question is, what can this one do here? It can hurt the engineers, but it can also hurt the AA gun. I think we're gonna go for the engineers down here. And we run into a Chevrolet. That hurts, so it has to go back again. And I'm out of tank movements. I do have some infantry though. That'll be fine here. And we have these guys that can come up here. Oh, there are mines here. Okay, I have to clear the mines before I can land any plane. Let's get Rommel back to full strength. We have some infantry. Get them up here. Oh, they're trucked. I didn't actually see that. I think those were the moves. And we're up to 44 viewers. Nice. Hello, everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. It could be specific to this scenario, specific to this game, or it could be Slytherin games in general. I don't know if I can answer those, but there should be some guys there in the bunch that can. Turn 4. Okay. Engineers move up and we'll take a shot at that truck. But only 2 damage. That's fine. The bomber returns to the British airfield in the northeast. Now we're getting attacked by another bomber. Which does 1 damage. On the ground, the artillery in the north attacks my Italian infantry. That's perfect. And we're already back. Aeon of Horrors 93. Hello, welcome to the chat. Right, so priority here is to get some damage to that AA gun so that my bombers can come in and finish things off. So we're just gonna go straight ahead and take a shot there. And then we're gonna take a shot at the boat guys. Also with the engineers. And then we should be able to move the other Fallschirmjäger up. And take another shot at the AA gun. There we go. And so it's down to 4 strength. And we might still attack it even further. And so we have these guys. Yeah, let's just bring up these guys. Finish off those guys there. And the AA gun is down to 1. And let's see if my Stukas can actually reach that. We can follow up on that. Of course, we're out of range with the Stukas. All of them. Okay. Let's just bring Rommel up then. Yeah, bring Rommel straight up. That might hurt a little bit because of the 2-pounder. We could also just take the safe shot on the fortress. Let's do that then. The artillery is hopelessly out of reach, so it's time for them to move. And we want the bow trooper next to the airfield so that they can take out the mines in the coming turn. That takes us down here. Now we still have all the Stukas available. There is a Valentine Mark III over here, which could be a target. Let's bring the EMAM up here and see what we are dealing with. There is also some military police, but no AA gun around. So that means we only have the engineers in front of us, and then there's a Daimler Dingo and a Valentine Mark III. I think we're going for the Valentine. My Panzer units are gonna appreciate that quite a lot. And the Breda will just take a shot on the engineers in front of them. And we're gonna take some shots at that Bristol Blenheim. Just because we can. Might even take it out with a little luck here. No. Let's just finish it off. And there's still a Focke-Wulf left. Let's chase that enemy bomber up here. Now, still got one strength point left though. Okay. So we still have this one. Let's take a look what we got over here then. Sherman 2. Does look like a long barrel though. Why does it have such a long barrel? That's kind of weird. Sherman 2 should have a quite short barrel, I think. Okay. So what we're dealing with here is some heavy infantry in this town up here. We have the engineers right in front of us. There was also... I ran into some unit, didn't I? Did I destroy that already? Anyway, there are also the engineers. Okay, the artillery right in front of me will take the shot. Wouldn't be any different from the other Shermans with the 75. Yeah, I agree. But still. That looks like a long barrel one. The most of the Shermans had the short barrel 75 millimeter barrel. This one seems to be one of the long ones. I'm not talking about the Fireflies. They had an even longer barrel. But it might just be, you know, graphics stuff. Semovente is going to have to wait. The M16 will get back to full strength. The infantry would be nice against these. Oh yeah, there is the Chevrolet. Let's take a shot at the infantry, the engineers first. They will move back and we'll follow up with one of the Panzers. Still not done yet. Okay. Just follow up with one of the other Panzers. There we go. And then we want to take a shot at the Chevrolet with this one. That'll move it out of the way. But I should be able to rediscover them this way. Yeah. I don't think that will kill it though. No. Fair enough. Do we want to move forward? Yeah, let's just to keep the vision on the Chevrolet. Now I could move this one up and destroy it, but then we'll have the Valentine to deal with. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. It's gone. Right, that means we can come up here and take that shot, followed by that shot. So that's 2 AA guns here at 1 strength each. That's fine, and we'll just replenish the armored car. And then move all the artillery up as far as we can. It'll probably be a lot faster on the road. Hello, Dr. Kill Patient. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, right? Welcome to the chat. Feel free to ask any questions. Let's get some of the artillery forward, and except for those that are disorganized. Yeah, the Breda will go to full strength. And that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go for turn 5. Still got plenty of time, I would say. So there's still the enemy artillery in the north and the fortress. They will still do some damage. We have some light mortar fire first. The bomber actually returns. Why? Why wouldn't it go for the airfield? The fortress takes a shot at Rommel and does no damage, so that's fine. Strangely enough, the artillery did not fire. That was kind of weird. But okay, I'm not complaining. So, what do we do here? Well, we're going to remove the mines first. And then we need one more turn to get the Bautruppe out of the way, and then we can land aircraft here. If it's secure. It's not secure as long as we have the fortress and the 2-pounder, 25-pounder up here. So we're going to finish off what we have in this area. Yeah, the infantry is going to have to take it down a little bit. Hang on, these guys first. They can come up here and destroy the AA gun. These guys will destroy the other AA gun. So the path is clear here. Then we can go around with this one, at least some of the way. Take a shot at the 2-pounder Porte. So it's not as dangerous. I'm gonna take one more shot here. Take it down to 6. And then 4. And then we're gonna take the shot against the artillery, which will move it out of the way. And that will then open the door for my engineers to come up here and take a shot at the fortress. Takes that down to 5. And then my Fallschirmjäger can get their needed rest. And they'll be ready to push on for the next turn. So further down here we have the heavy infantry in the town blocking the road. There's also the Valentine here. And then the Daimler Dingo. Let's just get one of the aircraft to take out that Bristol Blenheim, so that'll be out of the way. We can use the Focke-Wulf for that. Alright. Then we'll see what's up here. Alright, M3 Grant, M3 Stuart, and the Bishop. The Bishop is an artillery, self-propelled. There's nothing on the airfield though. We also already know about the Sherman. Let's see what's further down here. Crusader and some British infantry. Okay. I think we're gonna make a hold here while we take Tanta. But first we get to clear out these positions. And we got 3 Stukas for the job. Let's start working on this heavy infantry, because that could be pretty nasty otherwise. That'll take it down to 7. We can even get a one-shot with the artillery to take it down to 6. And then maybe send one of the panzers up. Yeah, let's send one of the panzers up this way. And we can even push him out. I think we're just gonna go for the finish job here. Where is he going? He will go Over there, yeah, okay. Follow up, and then the armored car will finish it off. Alright, that was the heavy. With the help of the bombers. We still have the Braider though. The Braiders can hit the Daimler. The other Braider over here is coming up. And then we're gonna go for the Valentine. I think the Semovente can come up here and reach. No, it's just out of range. Okay, so we can fire on the Daimler instead. Camistar. I recently got a coupon for the Operation Art of War 4, and with 50% off I got myself a Desert War 1940-42. Alright, nice. Dr. Killpatient, I have a big questions about World War II strategy games actually. Alright, go for it. Eon wants a copy of the Operation Art of War 4. It looks fantastic. It is really good. I have played it a little bit. Just don't have the time for it really, but I can definitely recommend it. Alright, let's see. So let's bring some panzers over here. Take a shot at the Valentine. Now this is where we gotta be a little bit careful that we don't open up for somebody to pass through here. We do have the M16 coming up behind. And then we have some infantry. Let's just block the hole with this infantry here. And this Panther can finish up the Valentine. Let's try that. No, it's still alive. Okay, and then all the artillery is just going to move up as fast as possible. Yeah, get them on the road, they will move much faster, as we can see here. And we still have some fighters that hasn't done anything, like this one, and they cannot land. They should probably land soon to refuel. Before we do that, take a couple of shots on that Daimler. Okay, I think that's it. So what do we got left? Yeah, there's one more Messerschmitt. Alright, take that shot. Have any World War II game ever succeeded in implementing the blitzkrieg tactic? In all the games I played since early 90s, you have to march with your tanks alongside infantry artillery in a line to achieve victory. That's a good question. I think it depends on... the answer depends a little bit on what scale we're talking about. I mean, is it like this, or is it a higher scale, like a division brigade? I've been playing Panzer Corps a bit, but the supply system of auto battle is just more interesting. That's what makes auto battle better, in my opinion. But we'll see when Panzer Corps 2 comes out. Did I have anything else to move? No. Alright, turn 6. The Valentine moves back, strangely enough. The Daimler comes up and runs into my infantry that was positioned for that very same reason. And it does a suicide attack on them, that's fine. I've still got 320 German points, which is really good, I think. The police, the military police attacks me. No. That's not going to do anything. Oh, it did get a little bit disorganized. Alright, so first off, we take the Bautruppe out of the way. We can now use this airfield. Before I do that, I want to clear out all this artillery and stuff over here. So let's use Rommel first. And then the engineers will place some demo charges and finish off that guy. And then we can go that way. And that way. And that way. That should clear off everything around here. These guys will just replenish. And these guys can actually move down the road. Nice. So, anything that wants to land, I think we're gonna go with the Stukas first. They do have 5 turns left, but I think this is a good time to get them refueled so they'll be ready for the battle around the Nile. So, start by landing 2 Stukas. The remaining Stuka might as well just get that attack in. The Breda here is going to run out of fuel as well. I think we can attack over here and still land next turn. Yeah. Let's keep this guy around here to just keep things in view. While this one comes back down here. Alright. Still have all the fighters. I guess we can do some strafe runs on that Daimler Dingo. There's nothing else to use my Air Force for. Ah, we finally got it. Now this one can just stay here. So that was the Air Force. We have a Breda here, it's coming this way. Alright, artillery in range. The Semovente, yeah. That's the only one. Alright, so the Panzers are gonna have to finish this off. Let's take the M16 down. Just to finish off the Valentine. And let's use these guys to take the Nile town. And finish off with the infantry here. Now I do leave the road open. So we're gonna take these guys down here to close it off. Like that. Alright, this guy is not gonna move and just replenish and reorganize. This one will reorganize. Get this guy down here. We have the armored car, let's get that here in the back, ready to strike. There we go. And the Fallschirmjäger, how far can they go? Pretty far. In their half tracks. And I think we can send the artillery as far forward as possible here. Without any danger. This one won't move though. No, there's this one too. Get it over there. Not moving, not moving, not moving. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the chat. See if anything I can answer. Not really. Turn 7? I think we got this scenario pretty much under control. Here comes an enemy fighter. That looks like a Spitfire. And that's a, what are they called? The big ones there. Yeah, the Wellington. That is indeed a Spitfire. Okay. Now, most of my fighters are going to run out of fuel soon, but they do have 1 turn to fire. The Messerschmitts have 1 turn, and the Focke-Wulfs have 2. First off, let's get these two up in the air. And then we're going to land the Folgora because it's out of fuel. And also the Breda here is out of fuel. The rest are not. And that means we're gonna take some shots at that Spitfire. And with a little luck I can actually finish it here. No, still alive. And we have one Stuka available. Let's just take a shot over here. Reveal some more stuff down here. Okay, so I need one turn to get my stuff in position before I move over there. So one turn to reorganize everything here. Sorry. Now let's get this one down here. This one down here. This one down here. So 3 Panzers holding that line. Get this one out on the bridge. With the M16 right behind it. And how far can Rommel go? He can go to there, okay. We want the artillery to come as far as possible up behind these guys. Not all the way behind, just a couple of hexes behind. Something like this. And then we want some infantry also here behind them. Like that. And we're gonna get ready to get to the other side, so let's just get these guys as far forward as possible, including Rommel. And then these guys just as far as they can. Artillery, move that up here. Engineers over there. And we have the bow swooper that can just go there. Simovente. Get onto the road. And then we have the armored car, which will do nothing. So that was one turn just to get stuff in line. Get this one over here. And we should be ready to cross in the coming turn here. Let me just see if I forgot anything. This one can actually take a shot here. Might as well. Simovente as well, let's do that. No effect though. Okay, turn 8. The Wellington attacks one of the Panzers. The Spitfire is heading for the airfield. If the Fokker Wolves can reach, then I can take it out. Here comes the Bishop. Maybe not in range. Okay, here comes all the armor on that side. And I do not have a large bridgehead, so I'm gonna just move back. We are in range of some enemy artillery as well. And one of my commanders just got wounded. Okay, see, this is getting a little bit interesting. We're gonna have to move this guy back. There's no way around that. There we go. Okay. Stukas, can they reach? Just not. Too bad. Let's get them in range for next turn. This one's still got a few turns in it, so let's do an attack here. There's also a Breda. Also attack here. Okay. So get the other Breda up and the Folgora. And then we have to land the 2 Messerschmitts. And this one. And this one. And then the Focke-Wulf still have a turn in them, so this one will try and take out the Spitfire. And the other one will just take a shot at the Wellington. Okay. This guy will just reveal whatever we have here. Same here. Okay. On the ground, there is one artillery piece there, and I want to get that out of the way. I wonder if my artillery can do a... yeah, we can do that. Yeah. I will take it down to 4. And then my panzers should be pretty overwhelming against this concrete bunker. And we can easily take it out. So not a huge threat down here. This guy can't see anything. We do have some... we have the symbol Vente. So let's fire on this one. I do not want to move the M16 out on that bridge. There's also this one. That's quite interesting. I wonder if they're gonna just hold like that, because that's gonna be pretty suicidal to get out on that bridge. Unless we can try and expand the bridgehead a little bit. For that, I think we need the Stukas, so that's gonna be next turn. So we're just gonna hold that line. We got plenty of time. Move some of the infantry forward here. Yeah, let's just get ready for... get the Fallschirmjäger ready. Get the Bautruppe out of the way. They're pretty insignificant at this point. Get Rommel down here. And there we go. I would just mass the infantry over here. Okay. So it's going to be interesting to see if the AI will actually go out on that bridge, or if we will just stay like that. It's probably dumb enough to go out on it. We'll find out. Let me just see what you guys are writing here. Mill Ops. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, I believe 42 is the answer to that one. If you want me to notice something specific, you can just write Slytherin group, and I will get a notice. Let's take turn 9 here. Alright, the Wellington doesn't attack on my Panzer, no surprise there. No damage. So on the ground, let's see what he's up to. Looks like the game just froze there. Maybe not. Yeah, it froze. Nothing's happening right now. In the south, we have a counterattack mounting. We got Shermans incoming. And some British tanks as well. And some infantry. You can see that now. Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff coming at us. Okay. Wow. What is that? 6 tanks and some infantry. The artillery duel I will definitely win. Okay, let's just get a view on all of that. So, Cruiser Mach 4, Crusader Mach 3, Sherman 2, M3 Grant, Sherman 2, Crusader Mach 3, and some infantry. All of that is coming my way. He did not move on to the bridge here. First things first, the Folgora will attack the Wellington. Breda is not in reach, so just bring it down here. Okay, so the Messerschmitts, they need to replenish. And we have to land the Focke-Wulfs. So not a lot of air power right now. We do have the Stukas ready. Okay. There should be one Breda as well, this one. Let's fire on that artillery. Start working over here. There. There. Okay. Replenish this guy. Down to 180 points. Okay. Now there is an M3 Stuart here, but that's not the most dangerous one. I also need to spend some points on this Panzer here. That's gonna be non-elite. And that takes me down to 136 points. The Italians have plenty of points. More than 1,000. Okay. That M3 Grant is the main problem here. Let's just wait another turn there to get to cross that. We do have some artillery that can fire. That might actually just do the trick. I want to get this one forward here. Let's see. Okay, that's better. So maybe if I push him back, I can continue over. Let's try that. No pushback. I can still get across with these guys, but that won't matter. Okay, let's do this. Take these guys out. Okay, these guys might... yeah, they can. I can cross with the Fallschirmjäger. No, I can't. They would have to be mounted. I could use this one though. Okay, let's take the armored car up there and finish them off. And nobody else can cross. Okay. So let's just move up a little bit there. Get these guys down here. Get these guys down there. Engineers. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's just go with turn 10 here. A little bit stalled. I'm just taking it a little bit careful. And as you can see, the border just got weaker. It opened up. So there's now one more space they can attack through. And I only have some Italian infantry there. So that could be nasty if they exploit that opportunity. There's a Sherman right there. That might come up. If the Sherman attacks my Italian infantry, they're in pretty bad shape because Italian infantry, they didn't really have any measures against heavy armor. Well, the Sherman is not really heavy armor, but it's heavy enough for the infantry. Let's see. Alright, luckily it cannot reach. Just out of range. Nice. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need my Stukas here. One of them is going to refuel soon. Ouch. I'm really glad that the it's still a very narrow front here. Okay. So let's bring this Panzer IV out of the way. We're gonna have to bring another one down. Okay, first, let's get the aircraft up here. Messerschmitts. Focke-Wulf might as well replenish. We have a... This one can do... No, it cannot do one more attack. It has to return now. Folgara will attack the Wellington. Then we got a couple of Raiders. Let's try and do some damage to the enemy armor. And then the Stukas. Hit that Sherman, sure. And this one. That would give me an edge. There is a 2-pounder over here. So I'm better off just getting out of the way of that. With this Panzer. Take a shot here instead. Bring this one down here. Artillery should open up now as well. It's really important to get some of that armor down. There we go. These guys can fire over here instead. There's a Sherman there as well. Hit that. Okay, so how does it look over here? I could move some infantry up, but we have plenty of armor in the back, so I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm going to move these guys down here to form a second line. And over here, let's just finish off that Crusader. I could be bold and take a shot at that Bishop. I'm probably better off just taking care of this Stuart first. See what we have in here. Engineers, okay. Then bring some paratroopers forward. They're pretty tough. But there's that Sherman lurking in the back. Okay, we're tough. We can do this. More Fallschirmjäger. Exploiting the situation. And we can get some Italians forward as well. Over here, that's nice. And this Sherman can only hit one enemy. So, has to choose one. What about the engineers? Let's get them over there. Okay, still getting a little bit cautious here. Let's... do I remember what they have up here? They have nothing else, just the Crusader and the Bishop. What about down here? There's nothing else. So what we see here is what we get. Okay. Congrats on crossing the Nile. That's quite the wall of Shermans. The Shermans are pretty impressive at this point in the game. I don't know. I still think the Panzer IV is better. We can actually take a shot here, but yeah, I will take one damage from that, so I'm just not going to do it. I still think the Panzer IV is better at this point. Although the Sherman armor is slightly better still, but the high velocity 75mm on the Panzer IV is considerably better than the low velocity 75mm on the Sherman. Let's go for turn 11. Okay, they move up the 2-pounder. Wellington takes another shot at my Panzer. Engineers are firing from the town across the Nile. Can you see this? No. The Bishop moves north, probably out of range. No, it does have range to one of my Italian friends. Yeah, you can see that now. Great. Here comes the Sherman. Okay, it will attack the defenseless Italian infantry. As you can see, without AT capability, they will quickly get overrun. In the south, my Panzer is taking a hit, but I'm making sure the line is tight. That was a suicide attack. That opens up for another tank that will attack my... yeah. Okay, I need it to fall back now. There we go. Right. Quickly exploited by Sherman, which attacks my Italian infantry, which is not well suited for that, as we've just talked about. Ouch. This is a serious counterattack. Okay. So, I have fighters in the sky now. There's still only that one Wellington. Maybe we can take that out now. Not quite. We still got 1 point. Okay, so let's get the 2 Focke-Wulfs up and land the Stuka. And the other 2 Stukas. Let's see, which kind of target do we have? We have the Sherman right here, but I'm not sure if I can attack it. Yeah, I think the Wellington will move out of the way. Yeah. And then the other Stuka might just attack that same Sherman, because that is the most dangerous unit. There's also a Grand here, but let's go for the Sherman. Okay. So the artillery should focus on the Grand. There's also a Crusader though. Get this one out of the way. Artillery. Gotta love that artillery, really. So good to have. Let's take the Semovente onto the other side. Okay, that was all the artillery and the Stukas. Now to the serious business. Let's start over here. Long way to go. No. Cairo is just down here. I think we just need to foil this counterattack and then we can just move straight for Cairo. Right, these guys will just bail it. Come back here. And yeah, let's just take a shot at that Sherman. What did I get from that secondary? Specialization points. So nothing I can use on the battlefield. That means I don't have to take it straight off. I wonder if my armored car can do anything to that bishop. We'll find out here. 1 damage each. That's not really impressive. Not really impressive. Just keep an eye on it. Okay. So my Fallschirmjäger, let's just take the engineers. No. How do I do this? They're in each other's way. Okay, so let's do it this way. Take out the Steward. There is still a Crusader up here and the Bishop to take care of. And that takes us down here, the Great Assault. Right, get these guys out of the way. Take a shot at the Sherman. I will not finish it off because I will destroy my fortifications if I do so. Unless I move this one over, of course. Let's do that. Yeah, so I just let him run his forehead into my fortifications instead. We got plenty of time here. Turn 12. Wellington is down to 1 point and is attacking my M16. We'll take that out in the coming turn. Neuhauser is off to lunch. Have a great lunch, guy. The Bishop takes 1 damage on the M16, and here comes the Crusader. It's once again back to the workshop. Sherman moves back though. You can see all of this. So the tank attack in the center is starting to run out of steam. I think it was a good thing to not attack and let him attack me instead. Anyway, let's get that Wellington out of the way. Folgore, where are you? Folgore, where is it? Where is the Folgore? Oh, there it is. Come up here, take it out. Did not manage to do that. Alright, Messerschmitt incoming. Bye bye. No enemy planes in the sky. So the Bredas will... This one is going to run out of power soon. It can do one attack, I guess. Here. Here. And then we have the Stukas. Hit that Sherman. Twice. Nice job. Over here we have a couple of Fokker Wolves. Let's just get them into the fray. Get the Stuka up. Okay. So there is this Crusader. It's gonna taste my artillery over here. And I guess I have to push Rommel up here and do some damage to it. There's no other way. And then bring the Fallschirmjäger in for the kill. Or at least semi-kill. Now these guys cannot reach. Just follow up on that. And take out this one. Fully replenish these guys. Yeah, that might be a better shot here. Replenish. 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 Under 100 points now for the Germans. Okay, artillery open fire. They don't have a lot of stuff left. There's infantry here. And the AT gun. Alrighty then. Get this one out of the way. Take this shot. This one can't reach. That's too bad. Alright, come down this way. Get rid of the artillery. Okay, we are officially on the offensive again here. No immediate enemy artillery to watch anywhere. Let's take another look with the Imam here. Don't they have any artillery? No, they don't. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's time to just push forward then. It's interesting. They can go here, but they can't. Is this a ridge or something? That would be trucked, so no. Just go there. Go there. Bautruppe over there. And we still have some fighters. What can they do? We have one Messerschmitt at least. Over here somewhere. There it is. Something here. And the Bredas, where are the Bredas? There's one here, the other one I think went back home. No, they're already attacked. Yeah, they did. Okay. So what do I have left? Not firing. I think we can start sending this one down. Not firing. Okay. So, it's turn 13. The carrier attacks, maybe? Yeah. But it's hopeless. Does 1 damage and takes 4 in return. 3 in return. The bishop continues to fire. And the Sherman is back, cutting off my supply lines for the engineers. But then does a suicide attack after that. I really have to take out that bishop. In the center, he's trying to stop my advance now by moving the tanks in my way. And the Grand had enough. It's on the way back home. Still one turn until we can get this commander back in. Okay, let's see. How do we get the bishop? First, we can take out this one. Then we can take out this one. And then we can take the M16 up here. Take this town. Rommel will replenish. Get this town over here. Get over to this road, the Fallschirmjäger, and bring this Semoventa down to here. We also have this Panzer IV. Let's get that over here as well. Alright. Over here. Stukas. Still got 7 turns left. So we're gonna take one more turn, just smashing up stuff here. Including some of this one will return though. I think we'll move the artillery forward. There's not much in my way. Got loads of Italian infantry, so we might as well use it for something interesting. I think it's time to take a shot at that AA gun. Bam. There is a 2-pounder there in the back. Now let's bring this one down and replenish. Bring some more infantry forward. And it's time to haul the artillery forward as well. And over here we're gonna get some artillery forward too. Okay. Fighters, do I just land them? Because I have nothing to use them for. There's another airfield over here, I might take that. And let's see what they have down here. We can use that. Let's see what they have over here. Not much. Okay. Turn 14. I think we came out of that counterattack pretty well, I must say. One last shot from the bishop. There we go. And we have our commander back. Let's put him in this one. And we gotta take that bishop out of the way. There we go. I don't need the outfield, so I'm just gonna move south from here. There's nothing else up here. Okay. They do have some heavy infantry in this town. I might turn the Stukas over that way now. Yeah, let's do that. Can't reach though. What about the Bredas? I have one Breda. Attack here. This one will just land. And this Stuka is going down this way. Yeah, see, they're very well dug in. So I will just need to get closer and get my artillery in place. Okay, get the Fallschirmjäger down here. He does have light mortars, so I'm not going to get too close. Not now. Get this one over here. Get the Italians down. These guys. This artillery piece will come over here as well. Okay, over here. Let's see, down here they have a couple of fighters incoming. We'll let them make the first move though. Let's just defend the Stukas. Let's see, the fighters are all the way up here. Come down this way. Something like this. So, 3 artillery down here. There is a Matilda Mark II. Anything in the desert? No. Okay. Okay, so infantry will move up to that AT gun. Push it out of the way. Push it further out of the way. And then we can take a shot at the heavies with the Panzer. Now this 2-pounder will actually protect this AA gun. So I will take some damage if I do it. Okay, let's just get this one over here. Yeah. I could also go this way and just take out the Grand. Let's do that. I'll let the infantry worry about that AA gun there, so let's just truck them down here. That's fine. And get the artillery as far up as possible. That could be here, 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 and there. What do we got here? The Breda has just landed. These guys have moved. Okay. Enemy turn 15. Halfway through turn-wise. Light mortars over there in the east. The 2-pounder Portée is going on the offensive? No. And the artillery opens fire. I need to come in from the side and take out that artillery. Otherwise this is going to cost too much. Another 2-pounder Portée is there. They got a lot of those. Here comes the Spitfires. Attacking the Breda, that's perfect. Both of them will. I'm very fine with that. Let's take the sky battle first then. So the Breda We can just land it here. Let's do that. The Stukas will fire down here on these guys. Alright. Now the fighters. We got a couple of Spitfires to fire at here. Let's go for it. That takes down one. And the other one is down to 3. So not really a threat. Get this raider up. Might not make it to the battlefield, but we'll see. Artillery. So we have some 2-pounders I don't like. Let's take them out. And this one will just move, I think. Oh, we can do that. They're still alive out here in the desert, doesn't really matter. This one here, we can fire some artillery. Force fire that. And let's just bomb rush it. There we go, follow up. There we go, we have crossed to the other side. Let's get the Italians through. The armored car, how far down can it go? It can go all the way down here. We have another Panzer, come down the road. M16, go to the road. Get these guys over here. I have more artillery, come down this way. And the engineers, get them across as well. Over here, there's a 2-pounder. I would like to hit that with these guys here. And then do this. These guys are dug in pretty well, so they're going to be difficult. Let's come across this way and take out that one. Bring the infantry down. And I think that's the turn. Yeah. Turn 16. Okay, they're pretty cornered now. They have that artillery in the corner, and they will of course unload whatever they have. Other than that, I don't think there's much to it. There is that Matilda 2 that I see. The Spitfire does attack my Stuka, which is a nuisance, but it will be shot down pretty soon. Now they're sending some infantry back onto the east side. They're pretty hard pressed defending both sides of the river now. Oh, there's an AT gun as well. Okay, that does hurt on the armored car. I wonder if my infantry can reach that. Let's see, yeah, we do have some Italian infantry here, so take a shot at that AT gun first. With that out of the way, we can bring some infantry over, take a shot there. Take another shot there. Where will they run to? The wrong way. Perfect. Then we can move the engineers down. No, we can't. We can take this one. Should be good enough to take it out. And then this one down. And take a shot at the artillery piece here. Boom. So that's one artillery down. Where is that enemy aircraft? Let's just get that out of the way. It's right there. There's a Focke-Wulf here. And another Focke-Wulf here. Finish it off. And then we have the Stukas. Start hurting these guys. Something like this. Nice. Gotta love that. Let's get the artillery forward. And the M16. And the paratroopers. Get the Breda down here. If this is going a little bit too fast, please let me know. War without hate. Yeah, I'm not hating. Let's see what they have over here. Oh, I managed to stop within range of that AA gun. Let's see if my artillery can reach anything. It actually needs to organize itself. Is it safe to land here though? I think the airfield is safe. Let's just move a little bit up here with some infantry and stuff. Even the Bautruppe can do damage, as you can see here. Okay, this artillery at least can reach. Now we can sacrifice some Italian guys. Let's move up this way. There's an AT gun there. That's good to know. That means I'm not gonna assault with my panzers. Because they are protected. There's not one down here though, unless it's actually on the airfield itself, which I doubt. Okay, let's just leave it here. Replenish and replenish. Still got more than 100 points. Start working on these guys. And I think we can safely land the fighters. There's no artillery in range of that thing, and no bombers either. So I think we'll just land these guys. There is one here as well. The Fort. There is a limit though to how many airplanes can actually be. The limit is 6 in this case. It could be another limit. Some airfields have smaller limits than that. But I think it's time to do the turn. The Matilda could be activated. Let's see. Ah, it was a Rommel quote. War without hate. Nice, nice quote there. So the artillery is doing its last effort. The AA gun, of course, does that shot on the E-man that I left in range. The infantry is leaving their positions to take a shot over here. You can see that. So they do have some stuff. Yeah, they do have some infantry left here in Cairo. The last guys there. And as long as they shoot at my Italian infantry, I'll be happy. There's an AT gun here as well, so they do have a couple of those. That pretty much sets my panzers out of action. Okay, let's see over here. Now let's get some of the fighters out of the way. Because they're just in the way, really. Okay, we have some artillery here. Let's bring it up a little bit. That was the Yamato. Okay, I gotta pay a little bit of attention here. So we do that. Now we'll bring these guys through and finish it off. And then we can bring these guys down this way. Yeah, I should have moved the M16 forward. Anyway, we have some artillery. Let's bring that in then. duel with artillery. Get the engineers up. This one up to 9. Get this one back to 10. And that's pretty much it for that side, but we still have the Stukas. I think I want the Stukas here on the other side now, because there's a lot of infantry. And that's really breakable with my Stukas. Nice. We have the Breda from here, go down there. There's a Breda in here that comes back up to full. And this is getting a little bit crowded. That's fine for now. Let's see what else they have in here. Nothing? Okay. So we don't like those AT guns. Maybe my artillery should fire on them. This one's out of reach. This one's out of reach. This one's out of reach. This one is only in reach of that one. So let's take that shot. And then just do like this. Like this. Move the infantry up. And take the shot on the AT gun. Get this tank out of the way so that the AT gun is not covering. And then start bringing the infantry forward. Get the Bautruppe around this way. We do have this panzer, but it's not really going to do anything. Just bring it up 1 hex. And let's see if the Matilda does not wake up now. Probably will. So how fast do you think Paradox will conquer Cairo? Looking at the turn counter, he will be ahead of schedule, unless more dangers lurk in the city center. 3 more turns. There will be somebody hiding in Cairo itself. But if I can get there before the Stukas run out of fuel, I could get that in 1 turn alone from the Stukas. So I'll try to push into the river here and see. Yeah, I can see they have heavies in Cairo, but I need to get them on the map so that the Stukas can bomb them, and for that I need somebody next to them. See, they disappear here. So okay, let's see, how do we do that? We get this one out of the way, I guess. And then we just simply focus the Stukas on that. That'll take it down to 8. We also have artillery. This one cannot reach though. This one can. And then we can fire with the Panzer here. Only 1 damage though. Bring the M16 down. Take a shot at these engineers. And then we have the Fallschirmjäger. Now let's start with the engineers and take out this artillery piece and then move the Fallschirmjäger in. Take a shot here. Do I move up to that hex? I'm not sure. There's a special air service here. Let's just wait with that. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. But we can move this one down here and finish all of these guys. The Semovente can take a shot here. Alright, it might be a little bit difficult to see what's going on, but they do have a couple of AT guns still here. And they will prevent my armor from doing what it does best. But I don't really need to push too much here in this side, because I'm gonna get Cairo from the other side probably next turn. but we can at least fire at the dangerous units so that I get less damage. I take less damage from them. So that will be these guys here. Bring this one forward. We have a Breda here. It can actually reach Cairo as well, but won't do any damage. They are way too hungered up there. Let's do this. Let's do this. Move these guys in there. Replenish. Do this. 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 Yeah, there's no shot for the panzers. It doesn't matter. We can just take next turn, and that should be it. I wonder when that Matilda is gonna wake up. A little bit of damage to... Hang on, what was that? The AA gun. Yeah, I don't think it did any damage. Here comes the Matilda against my Panzer IV. Ouch. Yeah. That is a nasty piece of machinery. Only a 40mm gun on that Matilda, but it could penetrate Panzer IV quite easily. And on the other hand, the armor on the Matilda was way stronger. The Panzer IV had difficulties penetrating a Matilda too. Right, so let's just get the Stukas rolling, because they're gonna run out of fuel soon. So we're going to have to take Cairo before that happens. And I think we got it, because it's down to 3. This is only 2. Okay, should we use 1 artillery maybe? That didn't make any difference. Try this one. No. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, we got it. Cairo's mine. So no need to spend any other points on that. So that was turn 20 out of 30. I even had some paratroopers up here that I forgot about. Right, I think that was it. Yeah, victory. Axis forces have finally captured Cairo, the crown jewel of Egypt. With our total control over the former British colony and the trading routes through the Suez Canal, the Allied position to the war has been severely weakened. So let's see how many points we got. Specialization points. First, there's a campaign event here, Stab in the Back. A large Anglo-American invasion, codenamed Operation Torch, has overwhelmed French colonies in North Africa. With the French troops quickly changing sides, this poses a grave threat to the home base of the Africa Corps in Tunisia. Let's consult the specialization points. So we have 10 German, but we still haven't reached these down here. So I can't pick in any of these, but I'm gonna get synthetic fuel plants as soon as they are opened up, and maybe Panzerkeil if I have enough points to get some Tigers. I don't know about that. So Italian got 4. I want pilot rotation as soon as I get to, or maybe female factory labor, but I don't have any of those available. So next up, it's Run for Tunis. All right. Let's just stop the recording first.